All right, so this is Planet Earth, Animals of Africa. Africa is a mix of extreme land areas. Mountains pierce the clouds. Miles of grassy plains grow on the other side of the sandy dunes. Rain makes a river in the middle of the desert. Life is found everywhere. So you have sands from the deserts, water from the rivers, grass in the plains, and rocks in the mountains. All right, so this is in the Ethiopian highlands. And again, this does talk about millions of years, so I'm just sort of skipping parts of it or rechanging some of the words. Thousands of years ago, a volcano blew its top and made a huge dome 620 miles wide. This mountain range, known as the Ethiopian highlands, is called the roof of Africa. During the rainy season, grass and other plants grow, feeding the rare animals living among the rocks. These plant eaters, or herbivores, feed other animals known as meat eaters or carnivores. A predator is an animal that hunts and eats other animals. The Ethiopian wolf is a carnivore that lives in pairs and small groups. Every morning, it gathers with the rest of its pack for a noisy greeting ceremony. Then the wolves hunt for small mammals. Their long, thin snouts are perfect for sniffing out rats hiding in burrows. These wolves are found only in Ethiopia, and fewer than 500 are alive in the wild. This hunter is in danger of becoming extinct. All right, number 1. Does the wolf eat plants or animals? So does the Ethiopian wolf eat plants or animals? And if it's both, then just write the word both. There's a name for both. Both is called an omnivore. Yep, does it eat plants or animals?
Or both.
Or both. All right, so we have the Galata baboon and the Walla ibex. Mountain climbers need strong hands and feet. The Galata baboon has the strongest fingers of any primate. Galatas chomp grass in troops of up to 800, the largest group of primates anywhere in the world. At night, they sleep together on rocky cliffs to avoid predators. Galata's relative, the Chakma baboon, lives near the Okavango River. The Galata bamboo and the Walla ibex enjoy the buddy system. These rare monkeys and goat species graze in the highland meadows together and alert one another if a predator is near. Rubbery hooves in the middle with hollow middles that act like suction cups help the Walia jump between rocks. Today, about 650 Walia live within Samin Mountain National Park in Ethiopia. Prey is an animal that is eaten by a predator. So predators hunt the animal, prey are the ones that are hunted. Okay, so now we're in the grassy area, the savanna. A savanna is a rolling grassland scattered with shrubs and some trees. A community forms when a group shares the resources, the food, water, and shelter of one place. The same is true for plants and animals. This community is called an ecosystem. Grass is the base plant of the savanna's ecosystem. About 10,000 species of grass cover more than 25% of our planet. Africa's Great Savanna covers a third of the continent, providing food for hundreds of species of herbivores that roam across it. Close behind are the carnivores looking for their next meal. Okay, number 2. This is a fill in a blank. There are about 10,000 different species of blank on Earth. There are about 10,000 species of blank on Earth. So you're thinking that in that blank is something that there's 10,000 different kinds of. When it says 10,000 species, it means there's 10,000 different kinds. The savanna has 2 seasons, wet and dry. Grass grows in different places in different seasons, and the animals must continuously search for the next meal. Grass and meat eaters follow their source of food, traveling miles until the new supply is found. This action is called migration. The red-billed Calea is a small bird, but it has a big effect upon the habitat. These birds cluster into flocks that can number in the thousands. At dawn, the flock searches for seeds. By sunset, farmers may be without crops, but on the savanna, there's still enough grass left for the herd of 1.5 million wildebeest behind them. Here's the wildebeest and the spotted hyena. A wildebeest, or gnu, plays an important role in its ecosystem. Wildebeest herds began migrating in May, starting and ending in the Serengeti, Tanzania. Each animal walks up to 2,000 miles every year. Throughout the migration, its hooves spread grass seed and fertilize the ground, feeding bugs and birds. Most carnivores wait for herds to walk into their territory. The spotted hyena, or laughing hyena, leave their cubs at home for as long as 4 days to track herds up to 40 miles away. Hyenas can digest even the toughest parts of an animal, leaving little behind for scavengers. A scavenger is an animal that eats the leftovers of other animals. Okay, number 3. How long will the hyena leave its babies alone while it hunts for food? How long will the hyena leave its babies, its cubs, alone while it hunts for food? All right, so now we're in the sands, the deserts. Deserts are so vast, they cover 1/3 of our planet. They can even be seen from space. Africa is the home of the largest desert, the Sahara. It is also the home of the Namib Desert, where the tallest dunes rise up to 985 feet high, and the Kalahari Desert, which has a river flowing through it. With air temperatures reaching as high as 104 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit and little rain, the climate is harsh. Animals must adapt to survive the tough environment. The Sahara is equivalent to the size of the United States. So you could put the whole United States in the Sahara. It's about the same size. A sandstorm in the Sahara can raise walls of dust a mile high. Every year, this one desert storms spread about 300 million tons of dust across the planet. How do animals survive the wind and heat with little water? Some dig beneath the sand. Others close their eyes and noses. The dromedary camel stores fat, not water, in its one hump, yet it can survive for days without water. Once water is found, dromedaries can swallow 30 gallons within minutes, a trick that would kill other animals. Dromedaries have furry ears, hairy nostrils, and 2 layers of long curly eyelashes. During a sandstorm, they shut their ears, noses, and eyes. Okay, number 4. Name 2 things a camel shuts during a sandstorm. Okay, there was 3 mentioned. Name 2 things that a camel can shut during a sandstorm. In the desert, water is the difference between life and death. The Orange River flows through the Kalahari Desert. Black flies buzz along it and into the Agrabi's flat lizard's mouth. One jumping lizard can catch up to 17 flies per minute. At sunset, these cold-blooded reptiles squeeze between rocks where it's still warm. The South African oryx, or Jimbok, moves across the Namib Desert in herds of 10 to 30. When a predator approaches, the herd circles its calves with horns pointing outward. Its special circulatory system keeps its brain cool, although the body can warm up to 115 degrees Fahrenheit. The oryx can even stop sweating to conserve water. The Namib lion and elephant. Female lions are the lead hunters of the pride. Namib lions have adapted to the desert habitat by absorbing almost all of the moisture they need from their prey, the oryx. Desert lions can survive for 2 or 3 weeks without drinking water. The Namib is thousands of years old, the oldest desert in the world. With so much sun and so little rain, very few plants can grow there. How does Africa's largest herbivore survive? Namib elephants dig deep to find plant roots. Their small bodies save water, and large ears are filled with blood vessels to disperse heat and keep them cool as they search for new water holes. Desert elephants only have to drink water once every 5 days. Okay, number 5. Okay, so the lion that we just read about and the elephant both can go a long time without water. Which one can go longer without drinking water? The lion or the elephant? Which one can go longer without taking a drink of water? All right, so we're on the last section now, the water, the river. In October's dry season, herds walk miles to find rivers. A waterhole is a place where everyone can rest, drink, and eat. But in Africa, water means life and death. Africa has 3 of our planet's largest freshwater lakes: Malawi, Tanganyika, and Victoria. It is also the home of many rivers, including the longest river in the world, the Nile. Only 3% of our planet's water is fresh. During migration, wildebeest wade across the Mara River in Kenya and Tanzania. Many meet their death by the 16-foot-long Nile crocodile. Hiding at the river's edge, these crocodiles know that at the same time every year, dinner walks their way. It can take a crocodile up to an hour to drown a powerful wildebeest. Nile crocodiles can weigh more than 2,400 pounds. Africa's 4th largest river, the Okavango, cuts through the Kalahari Desert in Botswana. When water is scarce, animals head toward the Okavango Delta. Here, life is wet and flourishes even during the height of the dry season. A delta is a triangle-shaped area at the mouth of a river. Chakma are scavengers that also eat fruit, bugs, and seeds. They are the largest and heaviest baboon species. It is hard for them to walk upright, but they must do it when crossing the flooded Okavango. No member of the group, young or old, is left behind. Africa is full of different habitats and animals. Some animals are in danger of extinction. You can help preserve our planet. Here's some ways you can help. Don't leave the fridge open. So try to decide what you want before you open up the refrigerator or the freezer. That way you don't let all the cold air escape. Unplug it. Unplug your chargers when you're not using them. Chargers suck up energy even when you are not charging anything. So by pulling the plug, you save energy. Line dry your laundry. Next time it's your turn to help with laundry, suggest hanging it on an old-fashioned clothesline instead of using an energy-guzzling dryer. All right, so for your last question, number 6, what is one way you can help protect our planet? Yes, there was 3 ways listed. What is one of those ways that you can help protect the environment or help protect our planet? Okay, and that is it